Thunderstorms are rapidly firing across southwestern Wisconsin as a larger line of storms comes in from Iowa. I have the latest track on all of these storms and the storm threats we can expect this evening.
Also, it is day one of the Amtrak Borealis service. Learn where this expanded service can take you. And later, a second grader looking to do something good for an endangered species, how you can help him out. It's all ahead. On News 3 now at 6. Good evening. Thanks for being with us. We begin with alert day coverage as some severe storms move across southern Wisconsin. The first warned weather team has been tracking this system now for days. And for where these storms are right now, let's check your first warned forecast and Chief Meteorologist Alex Arrington. Alex.
Eric, southern Wisconsin, southwestern Wisconsin, in fact, right now starting to see thunderstorms rapidly form, and I can show that to you live here in our Queen Bee radio Skycam. Heavy rain starting to fall again over portions of Grant County, but these storms are really starting to ignite over Grant County, and this is just one of several lines of thunderstorms that we can expect over the course of this evening. There we go, lining up from Platteville all the way up to Boscobel along Highway 61. The environment is prime. I just stepped outside. Temperatures are near 80 degrees. The humidity is high. The fuel is there, and all other ingredients are there for these storms to become severe very quickly. In fact, we are watching a thunderstorm that is already prompting a severe thunderstorm warning just south and west of Grant County. So if these storms in Grant County don't go severe, you do have a severe warned storm just south and west of you for hail to the size of golf balls, and that will be moving towards the north and east. A tornado watch in effect until 12 o'clock for south central Wisconsin, and that's for these few isolated thunderstorms that we've had on and off during the mid to late afternoon hours. But then the big show is off towards the west. Look at this line of severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings stretching from northern Iowa clear down to east of Des Moines, where we've had reports of considerable damage and large tornadoes. The National Weather Service also wants us to let southern Wisconsin know as this line moves to the east, we could be looking at a considerable wind event of 70 miles per hour or greater, including embedded tornadoes. We'll be tracking this line as it is very, very close now to moving in to southern Wisconsin.
All right, Alex, thank you. As our weather team continues to track the storms throughout the day and evening hours, we also have team coverage around multiple locations in the path of this system. Let's first start right here in Madison, and that's where we find News 3 Now's Armand Rahman, who is live now. Armand?
Yeah, Eric, the winds definitely are picking up here. I'm in Verona right now, but otherwise than that, it's the calm before the storm, which gives you at home time to prepare your home and your family for later tonight when the rain and heavy winds come, and get supplies ready. And according to the Assistant Director of Dane County Emergency Management, the most important supplies are the ones that give you real-time alerts.
Best thing you can do is have like your cell phone, the apps, things like that that can give you notification. Second best thing really is a weather radio that can tell you. The nice thing about weather radios is you can program them so that you know what's coming from Iowa County into our direction. And then lastly, sirens, which are intended for outdoor warning.
And if you're indoors, the sirens, your phone rather, will buzz not only for tornadoes, but also for destructive thunderstorms with winds above and at 80 miles per hour. And so the storms we'll see here will come to us from the west, as Alex said. Jalen Banks is in Dodgeville right now. Jalen, how's it look?
Armand, similar to what you were mentioning, it is the calm before the storm. Earlier, we did have a lot of rain, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. Winds have continued to stay consistent here, but Iowa County is no stranger to strong storms and tornadoes, seeing that it's a lot of open land here. Speaking to the emergency management team of Iowa County, they echoed some of the same sentiments there in Dane County.
The sirens in Iowa County only go off for a tornado warning or a fire. So I would prefer people don't rely on them for the notification because they're an outdoor system. It's not for indoors, whereas the weather radio, TV and news agencies, the radio, so forth, are your best lines of communication during severe weather like we're supposed to have tonight.
As our first one weather team has mentioned throughout our evening newscast, they expect things to pick up throughout the night, as has the National Weather Services. They've been in communication with the Iowa County Emergency Management team. I'm going to hand it over to our Maddie Heimsch, who is currently in Wisconsin Dells. Maddie, how are things there?
Jalen, we're finally seeing a little bit of precipitation here up a little further north in the Wisconsin Dells. I've been here a couple hours, and so far all we were really seeing was clouds and that humidity growing. I heard Alex in the studio saying that these storms can come on pretty rapidly, and we're now seeing that rain. We heard a little bit of thunder earlier. So as some of those conditions ramp up, we do want to remind everyone to be alert and prepared in their area, keeping up to date with the radar, the alerts, knowing where your designated shelter location would be, and of course keeping up with our continuous coverage. We'll continue to update you on these conditions as they continue to change around the area throughout the evening. For now, I'll send it back to Eric in the studio, reporting live in the Wisconsin Dells. I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
All right, Maddie, Armand, Jalen, thank you all. A warning for those in Spring Green. This is an important reminder. According to the fire chief there, the warning sirens are out of service. In a Facebook post, Lynn Gunderson said the village discovered that last week, that the outdoor warning sirens weren't working. Gunderson said that a request for a repair has been made, but residents should remain vigilant and be aware of the weather until the siren system is fixed there. As these storms make it through the area, a couple safety reminders to consider during a tornado should one happen. If you have a basement, head to the center of your home. It's the safest place to be. Now, if you don't have a basement, get to an interior room on the lowest level of your building. Make sure the place is sturdy and cover your head. You can stay up to date on these storms with a free First Warn weather and traffic app. With it, you'll have the latest radar, conditions, and much more right at your fingertips. Just search WISC Weather in your app store. And tonight, CBS Primetime will be featuring season finales of all of the FBI shows. We are aware, but if there is severe weather, that comes first. We will have to go over the air over those shows on the air. There is good news, though. If we do break in with severe weather coverage during those shows, we will be airing those programs over on Television Wisconsin instead of CBS. Television Wisconsin is channel 3.2 over the air, and it is also channel 14 on cable. Next at 6 today is day one of the Amtrak Borealis service, bringing expanded passenger rail service to the state of Wisconsin for the first time in more than 20 years. News 3 Now's Kyle Pozorski joins us with more on the day one celebration. Kyle?
Eric, the new line will be bringing passengers by rail through parts of south and western Wisconsin to stations in Columbus, Portage, and Wisconsin Dells. Today, our sister station, La Crosse, rode on the Borealis, getting the video seen here. It was earlier in the day where Governor Tony Evers, along with other officials from the state and federal government, gave a press conference in La Crosse on the opening of Borealis. Governor Evers having this to say on the special occasion.
This is an historic day for Wisconsin with the launch of the new Amtrak Borealis trains, and during National Travel and Tourism Week, no less.
The new line offers coach and business class accommodations, and prices do vary. If you want to do a trip from the Dells to Milwaukee, for example, on coach, it will cost you around $20. People I spoke with in the Dells yesterday say their hope is this line will bring more visitors to the area, adding just another option to get there.
Kyle, thank you. And there's more ahead on News 3 Now at 6, including continuing coverage on the severe weather moving through our state. Alex returns, the latest radar and conditions. Stay with us.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
I thought with everything going on, we could all use a little smile break. So this one is on Gruber Law Offices. You're welcome.
As summer approaches, is your house ready? Over 7 out of 10 homes are poorly insulated. Is yours? Here are some of the signs. Is your house too cold in the winter? Is it too hot in the summer? Does your furnace and AC run almost non-stop? Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Are your energy bills too high? You don't need a new home. You need better insulation. Call now for $1,200 off whole home insulation plus a $1,200 tax credit.
USA Insulation.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey, a small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health, remarkable.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. So get your summer started off right with amazing Memorial Day savings throughout the store. Right now, get a free $15 Blaine's gift card when you spend $75 on Purina Pro Plan dog or cat food. ProPlan recipes are formulated using advanced targeted nutrition to help your pets thrive as they age and develop. So find the right ProPlan recipe for your dog or cat today. And if you need help, just ask a friendly, knowledgeable associate at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Wednesday at 10.
Toxic water poisoned families at a military base. Now a local veteran shares his struggles applying for government help for his sick wife. They're fighting it. I'm looking for answers to why these toxic water denials keep happening.
Wednesday at 10. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Once again, a live look from our Skycam in Platteville. Severe weather making its way through southern Wisconsin. We get now to Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington for the latest conditions and radar. Alex?
Yeah, Eric, we're actually looking at that shot right now here on our Queen Bee Radio Skycam. This is the southwestern portion of that storm that's actually prompted a severe thunderstorm warning for Iowa County. We're watching this area because this is the portion of the thunderstorm that is the updraft, where all that warm, humid air is coming into the storm, and then that drops rain and hail to the right of the updraft. So we're keeping a close tab on this. Here's that storm, as I was mentioning, in Platteville right now. We'll show that severe thunderstorm warning in just a moment. Also looking at our wind tracker tool. This looks at winds that are moving in different directions, and we can use this tool to indicate that there could be winds potentially moving into Iowa County in excess of 60 miles per hour. So that is why the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning now for the far northwestern portion of Lafayette County and much of Iowa County until 6:45 p.m. for wind speeds of 60 miles per hour, which we just verified with our wind tracker tool, showing an estimate of winds of perhaps 60 to 65 miles per hour just north and east of Platteville. The storm is going to be racing off towards the east. Linden at 6:12 p.m., Avoca at 6:14 p.m., Mineral Point at 6:17 p.m., the Lone Rock area at 6:20, Waldwick at 6:24 p.m. We were just talking about Spring Green. This is a line of severe thunderstorms with damaging winds potentially up to 60 miles per hour. Ridgeway at 6:29 p.m. and then Plain at 6:30 p.m. This is one line of thunderstorms we're keeping an eye on here this evening. A larger line of thunderstorms that has a history of destructive winds and tornadoes is on its way to southern Wisconsin after this line, and we'll track that line momentarily.
All right, Alex. Thank you very much. Alex, still ahead, saving an endangered species. After the break, a local second grader looking for help from his community, how you can support him. And we will head right back to the Weather Center, the very latest on the severe storms moving through the area.
Get all the latest looks for less during Steinhaffel's Memorial Day sale. Save big on hundreds of closeouts and bonus buys, like this dining table now $3.99. A Queen Beauty Rest mattress $3.99. A queen bed just $6.49. Or this sofa bonus buy priced at only $7.99. Get all this and more for a low monthly payment when you take advantage of Steinhaffel's 60-month financing. The Memorial Day sale, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable, rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com calls Honda the best value brand. Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. But we like ruggability, and you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
In a Class 3 casino, you're playing against the house, so there's no guarantee a player has to win, ever. And in a Class 2 casino, the players play against each other, and not the house. So someone always wins.
So you're saying...
He's saying if you want to win at something, you have to go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, a Class 2 casino where someone has to win.
How about this then?
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Thank you for 29 quick and painless years. Wow, Fry to the rescue since 1995. And Best of Madison's Best Roofer 4 years in a row. We know roofs, and your roof gets the very best gutter system with Fry. It's engineered to withstand the toughest conditions and outperform year-round. 29 years of excellence and 29% off absolute gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule a free consult now at fryconstruction.com.
Celebrate Memorial Day at Brothers Maine, where unbeatable appliance deals come with expert advice. Enjoy special prices and free delivery on top brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. Visit us today and feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. See her triumphant story and prepare to be ecstatically blown away. Direct from Broadway. Playing June 11th through 16th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Well, take a look at this video of a massive tornado from Des Moines just this afternoon. Much of the Hawkeye State fell under a level 4 of 5 risk of severe storms. Iowa's last level 4 severe risk was in April of last year. All severe threats are possible in central Iowa through about 8 p.m., including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds. Here's Alex once again with the current radar and the complete forecast.
Thanks, Eric. We're also keeping a very close eye with our live Platteville Queen Bee radio Skycam. What we're showing here is the back edge of what's likely a supercell thunderstorm. Again, one of these rotating storms that can produce large hail, damaging winds, and the potential is there for tornadoes. This is the back end of that supercell thunderstorm. We call this the rain free base. All of the rain and the hail is off towards the east. And we're going to be keeping a close eye on the back end of this thunderstorm. I know our camera positioning is right in the way here, but we're keeping a close eye and passing this image also off to the National Weather Service as well, so that they have corroboration with our live shot here that severe storm that they have issued warnings for is in fact showing that structure that has us interested here too on the First Warn Weather Team. Here's that storm that we were just looking at here. It's off towards the north and east and quickly, very quickly advancing into Iowa County as we speak right now, where we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here until approximately 6:45 p.m. Hail to the size of 1.5 inches in diameter. This core, this thunderstorm has pulsed up. It has strengthened as it moves near the community of Mifflin. And I actually can take a look here and see if we have any hail that's being indicated. And yes, we do have some hail. This would have been south and west. I'll move here just a moment with this cellar. This is actually some of the larger hail that I have seen all day in southern Wisconsin. Potential hail size of 1.5 inches in diameter. That's exactly what that severe storm is warned for, is hail to 1.5 inches in diameter. Again, this is for Iowa County. This is not just radar indicated, but we're also showing this here with our tools that this cell over southwestern Iowa County moving off towards the northeast very likely is hail to 1.5 inches in diameter. This whole line of thunderstorms could produce winds to 60 miles per hour and hail. That's going to include communities now Mineral Point, 6:17 p.m., Lone Rock at 6:20 p.m., Waldwick at 6:24 p.m., Spring Green, that'd be southern part of Sauk County, at 6:27 p.m., Ridgeway over towards the Barneville area towards Dodgeville at 6:29 p.m. And if this line of storms holds together, it may sneak plain in the southern part of Sauk County as well. So folks in Iowa, Sauk, eastern Richland County, northwestern portions of Lafayette County, you're seeing this line of thunderstorms rapidly form in a very volatile environment. It's very warm, it's very humid. All parameters are set here for these storms to rapidly fire into lines of thunderstorms or supercell thunderstorms that are capable of producing these higher end severe events. We have a tornado watch for this setup that we have currently moving into southern Wisconsin until 12 o'clock in the morning, and then yet another line of thunderstorms that we need to track as well. Moderate risk of severe weather. Again, Eric was just saying this is level 4 out of 5. We don't see these issued very often, maybe a couple times per year at most. Here in southern Wisconsin, it's even more rare. So this means business. We're looking at threats for tornadoes. Some of these tornadoes could be on the strong side if we do get any to form yet this evening. The wind threat is also very high. The National Weather Service wants us to relay to you southern Wisconsin as this line of storms moves into the area. We're going to track it with Future Track in just a moment. We could be seeing the possibility of wind gusts approaching 70 miles per hour or greater. The threat of hail, of course, is there. We're tracking that hail threat right now from Grant County going into Iowa County as we speak. 7:30, that line in Grant and Iowa County advances east to Madison up towards east of Camp Douglas, Marquette, Green Lake counties. Here comes that next line of thunderstorms that's out in Iowa currently right now, advancing towards the east as Future Track updates. Good news is here, once we get past 8 o'clock, with that line continuing across southern Wisconsin, heading towards 10, 11 o'clock, it rapidly moves out of the area. So this will be a quick line of thunderstorms that we will continue to track throughout the evening with all hazards a possibility high-end winds, 70 miles per hour greater, the threat for large hail and some isolated tornadoes. And again, some of those tornadoes could be on the strong side. Again, this is what we're looking at here. Wind high, the hail threat, we probably should bring that up here to high as well across the area. That should lessen a little bit as this line forms more into a consolidated line of storms. And then that increases the wind and the tornado threats as we carry through the rest of the evening. That's why we have alert day conditions. This is for all of southern Wisconsin through the evening hours. We'll continue to monitor these conditions through the evening. The good news is, I've got to give you something good here. By the time we get into your Wednesday, partly sunny skies, breezy temperatures near 70. Next chance of storms on Friday, maybe a shower or two over the Memorial Day weekend. But we will be continuing to track this current line of severe weather, Eric, and then we are going to be tracking that second line moving into southern Wisconsin momentarily.
All right, Alex, we'll check back in shortly. Right now, an 8-year-old boy in Madison is on a mission to support an endangered species. Josh Sprider shows us how the second grader is encouraging his friends and community to do something good.
You'll find 8-year-old Ben in this second grade classroom at Hegel Elementary at Madison. This is his happy place.
This is Mr. B.
And this penguin is his mascot. Mr. B is more than just a stuffed animal, but his mission.
African penguins go about the size of a grown-up dog.
Okay.
So 2 feet.
Ben is working to save the African penguins, currently on the endangered species list. Inspired by Penguin Town on Netflix and other readings, he's raising funds to help the cause.
That we get enough money that the African penguins aren't an endangered species anymore.
What started as a project at home with his family by adopting a penguin quickly spread to his class with the help of this homemade box for donations.
He has a lot of great friends. He's a super kind kid, so people were really inspired to help him.
Ben's teacher, Mrs. Stair, helped him make copies of posters to hand out to other second graders and also place around the school.
To have Ben and all of the things that go along with saving these African penguins is amazing. And sometimes as adults, we don't give kids enough credit, and they can do it. They can do it.
Ben's passion and work ethic making his family proud.
He comes to me with this idea, and my first thought is like, okay, you know, you could make a couple of flyers and hand it out to friends, and we'll see what we can collect, and we'll donate whatever. And now we almost have $350 raised, and it's just incredible with a small mission how it can, you know, be so impactful.
His mom, Jessica, says she isn't surprised by Ben's success in this because of how much of an animal lover he is. She helped him make an online account for digital donations.
He's so passionate as an 8-year-old, and he believes in himself, and I think it just makes others believe in him too.
This is all the penguins that are left. Are you serious? That is nuts.
I see him continuing with this conservation science, you know, looking into, you know, what other projects can he do.
That's why I'm trying to make them not endangered.
From spreading positive messaging at home.
We have to be the change we wish to see in the world. We can't wait for others to step up and do it.
To the classroom.
Gives me so much hope for our future. These kids are our future.
Ben and his friends showing us we all have a place in this life to do something good, including saving the African penguins.
I was hoping with the news help, we could spread it almost maybe across the country, maybe across the world.
In Madison, Josh Sprider, News 3 Now.
And coming up in sports, Jordan Love leading the way during OTAs. Wise head coach says that sets the tone for the rest of his teammates. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Rider chips. Just taking a break. That window's a bear.
Don't worry. My cousin's got a guy.
Hey, I'm not sure I can help you with the house gas, but I can help you replace this window fast.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your home renewal with 2-for-1 windows and no interest for 1 year. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast.
2-for-1 windows won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
TDS Fiber Internet makes our home smarter.
Working, playing, living, learning. It's all better with TDS Fiber Internet because it's faster, more reliable. It's award-winning internet served up by friendly local folks. It's what keeps us connected. And isn't that what it's all about? Say hello to internet that hits different. Say hello to TDS.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sonobello.
With Sonobello, day one, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up.
Look how flat my stomach is. I couldn't believe it was just gone.
I saw the results immediately.
And this is the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
Real women everywhere are transforming their bodies permanently. Sonobello is not a fad diet or boot camp workout. It's a simple, proven way to remove stubborn body fat permanently and in just one visit.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
If you are looking for physical results and positive emotional results, please run, don't walk to your nearest Sonobello.
Ready to hit reset? Find out how you can save $250 off instantly. Call now or go to sonobello.com.
My son, Nick, took illicit fentanyl, which cost him his life. And knowing that my son is never coming back is the worst thing that I will have to live with for the rest of my life.
Tammy Baldwin's been with us every step of the way. She just got a major bill passed to really crack down on fentanyl. She doesn't just talk the talk, but she actually walks the walk.
I cannot tell you how much we appreciate Tammy Baldwin fighting this fight.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
OTAs are underway in Titletown as Green Bay inches closer and closer to kicking off their season in Brazil. And the big news from 1265 Lombardi Avenue, the attendance this offseason. The Packers had nearly everyone there at the optional training session, including Jordan Love, who's currently waiting for a contract extension. And having QB1 participating is a game changer for Matt LaFleur.
When your quarterback's there, just naturally has a way of attracting everybody to come, and we're still a very young football team as well. But to have him here is, you can't put a value on that.
Just showing up, and the other guys will follow too. But I mean, it's a testament to everybody wanting to be here, wanting to get that work in. Obviously, you know, new defense going in, so those guys are eager to get out here, get those reps in, and learn what they're doing.
Best thing you'll see today is brought to you by Wisconsin football. During a position meeting, the Badger wideouts surprised Hawken Anderson with a scholarship. The former Verona Wildcat shined during spring practice this year. Well, the best part of the video might just be his teammates reacting to the news. And on the ice, Cole Caulfield had himself a day at the Men's World Championships. The former Badger lit the lamp not once, but twice and tallied 2 assists to finish with 4 points, helping Team USA beat Latvia 6-3 in their final game of group play. Quarterfinals are up next for Caulfield and Team USA.
I like that Hawken Anderson story. Fellow Verona Wildcat. We got to keep an eye on this forecast tonight.
Yeah, we actually have large hail being reported right now. Viewer photos submitted. Garrett setting us this from Platteville. That's golf ball sized hail. This line of thunderstorms moving through Sauk and Iowa counties.
Well, we will keep you updated, folks. Stay with us.